So, I finally get to talk about Tickle Toes. Again. Hold on, it's not even in the shot. Tickle Toes, which is known to most of us as one of the rarest electronic games. It's not even in print anymore. It hasn't been in print since... Hope I can read the circuit this time. Oh god, it's too small. It's way too small. That font is way too small. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through, because the first few videos I did on the test modes were kind of vague. I didn't elaborate that much. So allow me to be kind of boring and kind of interesting at the same time. Boring because this is the same thing that you've already seen before, and interesting because this is more detailed, I guess. But Tickle Toes has a few test modes. One for testing numbers 1 to 5, which are buttons 1 to 5. One for testing sounds. One for just a sine wave beep. That's all I was able to find. Did I already say the motor? I think I already said the motor. And then the last mode, well, it's not really a mode. It just goes, I've got, and that's all that I was able to find. There's like no real thing to demonstrate in that video in that mode or whatever. It's just like it's there to exist along with the sine wave. So I'm gonna get the short ones out of the way first. The sine wave is first. Buttons 2 and 4 while holding up on the switch. That's literally all it does. Letting go of either of those buttons, or no, both of those buttons entirely ends the mode. And I believe it's 1, 3, 5. Gotta position my fingers carefully while doing this. Gets you that, and that's all it does. That's all I can find. The motor diagnostic. Now this is kind of complicated and kind of simplified at the same time. Hold down 2 and 3 at the same time. You will hear a noise. Oh, wait. Wait, what? There we go. Now you can press button 1. This is going to shake for about a minute, I believe. It's very audible. I think I said that before on camera. So bear with me. That's, I believe, a solid minute of shaking. And the last two are... I'm going to do the numbers is also really short. So that is, I believe... Yeah, 1 and 5. 1 and 5. It'll shake, and it'll go to the number diagnostic, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ends it all together. If you want to test out the toes, like, be my guest. That's just, like... I tend to goof around with them for, testing my reflexes or whatever. Also, something that I did notice, because Plushie has one of these, he's a former electronic gamer, but I seem to notice him relying on his thumbs being his dominant fingers. That's a really key thing into playing that game, is relying only on your thumbs, not any other finger. But anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that stops it. And now 1 and 4, this is probably going to be a little bit lengthy. 1 and 4 is every single soundbite that exists in the game. Some of them are actually unused, and I will go into that in a little bit.
0.
That's the first number you will hear. This one, toe number 1 goes forward.
0.
That one goes backwards.
0.
Middle repeats. So 1 forward, 3 repeats, and 5 backwards. So I'll do this in full.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 20, 100.
And like most electronic games, it skips numbers.
Tickle Toes as game time 2.
That's its own soundbite.
Tickle,
So is that.
I go,
And that.
and
That is as well.
I'll play with you.
So is that.
I've got
That exists in the menu.
Laugh Riot
That's one of the main games.
is really great.
Now notice it's skipping. No, hold on, wait.
Runaway Chuckle
It's skipping a few clips because they already exist in the first part of the test mode.
before it's too late.
Like it skipped Tickle My Toe, and I believe and is another thing that skips.
Get me grooving. When the lights stop moving.
Yeah, it's skipping. Now here are all the laugh sound bites. I believe there are 10 of them. Alright.
You got
Score report.
Tickle.
And it calls points tickles. I still don't know why.
You beat the high score.
When you beat the high score, which you can't save a high score on this game.
You're the best of the best. My poor toes need a rest. Ready?
game starts. Now, Laugh Riot's BGM, which I already uploaded that, it just repeats for a while. Like, it repeats, it's constantly on loop. I'm gonna play a little bit of that. I believe it just like continuously loops. Whereas Runaway Chuckles and the intro theme, whatever, they're both the same thing, but I do believe they have an end. I'm going to play that all the way through. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I actually forget how long it was. It does end, trust me. It just takes a while. There we go. That's when it's about to go to sleep. And once it goes to sleep, you have to turn it back on. I forget what that's for. That exists twice in the game's files for some reason. That's to remind you that it's still awake. See, it's there twice. That's when you select the game, which is either 1 or 5. That actually is never used. I don't think that is either. And yeah, that's the Tickle Toes test mode tutorial in full. So, this is actually kind of an apology video because I didn't go into details during my earlier videos. So I thought that I'd explain and elaborate. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. This is Earthworm Joe 94, signing out.